What's going on, peeps? Thanks for clicking on this video. Well, Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios have slyly been setting up the Young Avengers right in front of us. A lot of us have taken notice and realized the Young Avengers will assemble in the next few years. We've already been introduced to some and know when others are making their MCU debut on Disney Plus or in the movies. With the information we have and a little speculation, let's take a look and try and figure out what the Young Avengers roster is going to look like. So let's start with the very first Young Avenger we were introduced to. We saw young Cassie Lang tell her father she could be his partner years ago, teasing her future as a hero in the MCU. Cassie has actually held two superhero personas in the comics, so they have a choice which version they go with. Stature is the more popular of the two, but she has also held the mantle of Stinger. In the comics, Cassie purposely exposed herself to Pym particles hoping to get the same powers as her father, Ant-Man. She gained the ability to grow and shrink, with her strength being altered relative to her size. She was able to change size at will and has grown up to 50 feet tall and shrunk to the size of an ant. In that persona, she took on the codename of Stature. She later became Stinger with a suit similar to the Wasp. The suit could change size, it had wings allowing her to fly, her helmet could communicate with insects, and her gauntlets shot blasts of energy. Now, if you watched the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, you saw the teenage Elijah Bradley. In the comics, Elijah did not inherit the super soldier abilities from his grandfather Isaiah. When recruited by Iron Lad, he lied saying he was a super soldier. To hide the fact that he had no powers, he used an illegal mutant growth hormone, which gave him agility, strength, speed, endurance, and reflexes superior to those of super soldiers. After he got a blood transfusion from his grandfather, he obtained true super soldier abilities: bulletproof skin, superhuman strength, endurance, speed, agility, and a healing factor. Elijah took on the codename of the Patriot and was actually the leader of the Young Avengers. In WandaVision, we got our first look at the twins, Billy and Tommy, the Young Avengers, Wiccan and Speed. In the comics, Wiccan, Billy Kaplan, was the reincarnated son of Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. He inherited her power of being able to manipulate and warp reality at will. Unlike Wanda, he must vocalize what he wants to happen, repeating quickly what he wants for the spell to be cast. He also has the powers of astral projection, clairvoyance, energy manipulation, flight, telekinesis, and teleportation. Also seen in WandaVision is Tommy Shepard, the other reincarnated son of the Scarlet Witch. Tommy, aka Speed, inherited his uncle's powers of superhuman speed. He is able to move faster than the speed of sound. He can generate hyperkinetic vibrations, which he can direct at a solid object and make it explode. His mind also operates at super speed, allowing him to remember everything he's seen. He can accelerate his molecules and vibrate fast enough to pass through solid matter. Now, those are the potential Young Avengers we've already met. So let's move on to the ones we know are coming. We'll start with Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. We'll see her for the first time in her upcoming show Miss Marvel later this year. In the comics, Kamala has inhuman ancestry and gains her powers of a polymorph after being exposed to Terrigen Mist. It's believed she won't be an inhuman in the MCU, and her powers will come from the bracelet she wears on her left arm. She'll have purple energy-based powers similar to Green Lantern, but it won't be long before we find out for sure. Also on Disney Plus, we'll meet Kate Bishop, codename Hawkeye, also this year. In the comics, Kate Bishop has no superhuman abilities. When she is saved by the Avenger Hawkeye, she is amazed he is on the Avengers, having no superpowers. He made the team purely off of skill. She wanted to follow in his path and followed a program of intense training to gain expert archery skills, sword fighting, and martial arts. She gained possession of Hawkeye's bow, Mockingbird's battle staves, and the sword of the original swordman as her weaponry. She also uses a wide variety of trick arrows like her mentor. Captain America actually bestowed the codename Hawkeye upon her. America Chavez will make her debut in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. America is from an alternate reality. After witnessing her mothers sacrifice themselves to save their reality, she set out dimension jumping, wanting to be a hero like her mothers. America, aka Miss America, has superhuman strength, speed, durability, and flight. She also has the power to kick star-shaped portals to other dimensions. Our last known possible Young Avenger coming to Disney Plus is Riri Williams, codename Ironheart. Riri was a child genius with a passion for technology. She began college at MIT at the age of 11. Fascinated by the genius of Tony Stark Iron Man, she built her own suit reverse engineering the Mark 41 design, but with her own touches. She quit school to become a hero. Riri has no superpowers, but is one of the smartest people in the world. She adopted the codename Ironheart. Alright, so real quickly, we'll take a look at a few possible dark horses and then put together what I think will be the inaugural team of the Young Avengers. We all know the Loki show is coming up next, and there could be 2 possible Young Avengers that could come out of the show. The character Sylvie Lushton is confirmed to be in the show, and she becomes the Enchantress. The Enchantress was given magical abilities from Loki. It has also been rumored that we could see Kid Loki in the show. Also, we know the She-Hulk series is coming soon, and there are rumors of numerous Hulks appearing, so I have to mention the possibility of Hulkling showing up. And then roaming around out there somewhere, we still have White Vision. And lastly, we have the rumors of Miles Morales showing up in Spider-Man No Way Home. So that rounds out our Dark Horse selection. So now that we have our list of possible Young Avengers, who do we think is going to make up the first team? Let's try and pick them out. Well, I think after all the teasing and Easter eggs, Cassie Lang is a guarantee. I think she'll actually be Stinger and not Stature though. Patriot should also be a shoo-in for the first iteration of the team. After all, he was the leader in the comics, and I'm guessing he'll be the leader of this group. Next up, Kate Bishop as Hawkeye is another for sure member. You don't waste that kind of money on the star power bringing her in and not use her in everything that you can. Next up, I'd have to go with Miss Marvel being on the team as well. And then I would say the team would be close to rounded out with Miss America being there. So I'm going to go ahead and say America Chavez is going to be on that initial team. And you can't have an Avengers without your Tony Stark, so Ironheart should be a part of that first group of Young Avengers. Now, unlike a lot of people, I don't think Wiccan or Speed will be part of the first team of the Young Avengers, but they'll eventually be part of the Young Avengers. I just don't think Wanda is going to find them in the Multiverse of Madness. At the time I'm doing this video, the only 2 of the Dark Horse picks I could see are White Vision and Miles Morales making it into the Young Avengers roster. But Miles is just a slight rumor, and I have no idea if he's going to appear, and it just seems weird for White Vision to be a part of that team, so I'm going to say no to White Vision as well. I'm going to rule out all of the Dark Horses and go with the 6 that I've already picked. So once again, here's my picks for the initial team. Cassie Lang as Stinger, Elijah Bradley, the Patriot, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, America Chavez, Miss America, and Riri Williams, Ironheart. Who makes up your team? Let me know down in the comments who you're picking. As always, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to stop by the channel and check out my videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again real soon. I'm outie. Peace.